see what the message is today. What does my collective need to hear? What do they need to know? Oh, the Five of Water or Cups coming forward first. I don't know why, but just the imagery on the card, I feel like you're kind of being called out for being a little over dramatic. You're really holding on to something that, like, I keep hearing it's not that serious, it's not that intense, that it's over and done with. I'm seeing Joe Exotic kind of saying, like, I'm never going to financially recover from this, and I think that's what your sort of vibe is right now. You think, like, I'm never going to recover from this. You actually are. Yeah, we have the Ten of Fire coming forward, and look at what she's doing. She's kind of burning, like, pieces of paper. You're kind of halfway through your healing process from this. I do feel that the Ten of Fire, you know, the imagery is going to be you maybe deleting some text messages, maybe burning, doing some cord cutting ceremonies if you're into witchcraft. And I do feel that the message is you will eventually get there, but there's nothing wrong with sitting in your emotions for now. You just need to be careful about the language that you use when you're talking to yourself about this. You know, don't say anything like you're going to have to get over this eventually. I feel like the message is more, I know I will get over this eventually, but right now it hurts. I don't like this. I need to sit with that hurt until it's done doing what it needs to do. Yeah, so the King of Water in reverse, there's a lot of emotions that are very much overwhelming you right now, and I think this is what's bringing you to a place where you're stuck. We do have a Tower moment coming forward, as well as the Four of Air, so at some point, like I said, you know, you're not going to be stuck in this emotional, like, whirlpool forever. At one point, though, you are going to have, I think, a sudden realization, and this could come with the Ten of Wands energy where, you know, you might be deleting some text messages, you might be doing some cord cutting ceremonies, something very fragile in your life that doesn't belong, that has maybe run its time out in your life is going to happen. And with the Four of Air, you're going to, you know, I feel like you're going to be kind of sitting there looking at the rubble going, okay, it's done. So you will get to that point where you're done with it and you don't need it in your life anymore. This heartbreak, this hurt, it feels very fresh for you, but it's not going to last forever. Yeah, so the reversed Four of Fire coming forward. So this part of the reason why your emotions are overwhelming for you, I feel, is because you're feeling dysregulated. You might be feeling dysregulated. You might be feeling very unsteady. It does feel like this situation came out of nowhere. But again, like, the most important part of this message is allow yourself to sit in whatever it is you're feeling, but don't let yourself drown in it. Okay? You know, things will get better. The reversed Queen of Water as well. So care and management of your feelings right now. You're definitely struggling with that because, again, this feels very, very new. This heartbreak feels very, very new. Very, very sudden as well, as is the nature with the Wands cards. They represent the fire sign, so it's very sudden, very fast-moving energy. Patience in reverse as well as the Ace of Water upright. You are needing to be more gentle with yourself. I do feel that there's a little bit of this energy with the reverse King of Queen of Water where you I feel like you're repeating some patterns that you learned in childhood where your feelings maybe weren't honored or respected, or you were kind of told, like, hey, you're not allowed to feel that, or, you know, what are you crying for, kind of thing. You've never really quite learned to sit out with your feelings. So you need to be a little bit patient with yourself. You need to give yourself a little bit more self-love. But we do have the Ace of Water coming forward. So I feel like after your Tower moment, when you've had some time to sit with it with the Four of Swords, you're going to be in a place where you're able to be a little more receptive to your feelings and maybe even a little bit braver to put yourself out there again. Do we have any final thoughts coming forward? And what a cute, I've never noticed this in this deck before. The little seahorse is holding like a little pearl. And I'm hearing the words like pearls of wisdom. I feel like that's what's going to happen for you. You're going to have this little pearl of wisdom. And that pearl, I think, represents hope. And that's honestly the thing that I think keeps this going a lot of the time. And the lack of hope is usually what keeps people feeling stuck. I'm not a psychologist, so don't take what I... Interesting. I don't even know that I saw these fall out, but we have the Chariot and the reversed Four of Earth or Four of Pentacles coming forward. Once you've let go of this moment, I feel like right now you're really trying to keep yourself safe, which is fair, and that's fine. You absolutely should. But once you let go of this, once you let go of this dead weight, I think that's when things are going to get moving. That's when hope is going to re-enter the chat, and that's when you're going to be able to move forward with your life onto bigger and better things.